Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines. We're playing Parklife and we're filling in the Klyte district quite nicely over here. What we need to do now is actually provide a bit of water infrastructure. That spot over there is a bit too small, I believe. Maybe up against the highway over here is a good spot for yet another water facility. Ooh, not quite. Over here, I think all of this is going to be... Ooh, this is a... Damn it, I thought that was going to fit. Not fitting, so we're probably going to need to do it something like this. It's fairly flat in this area, so that should be okay. Yeah, that's pretty decent. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just drop it down a little bit, like so. That's pretty good right there. Of course, we're not going to have any power here immediately, so, and we're going to want to hook up the pipes. So we'll hook it up over there. Let's just get the snapping back on, so we'll get at least some form of straight connections running, like so, and ooh, up there and to there, so that's connected through there. And the only issue is we're going to need some power, so what I'll do is I'll run the power on this side up against the rail, like so. Pretty good, and that should give us enough water. So let's get it going again and see if the water problem alleviates. Yeah, there it goes. Better. Some improvements right there. We still need to fill in the rest of this area. So it's again... Oh, and what I wanted to do is let's grab a bit of a high school and maybe a university. And I think almost this school was so small that we probably need yet another school somewhere. So let's grab this school. We'll place it there. It's kind of where I think it can work, and then I need a bit of a high school connection as well. So the modern high school on this road over here. Yeah, I like the idea of having it in there. It's pretty good having those schools in there. It's a little bit kind of wobbly over here with the hillsides and things like that. So let's just make sure we connect these up. Ooh, it's like 40 degrees. Look, fairly hot. We need to run a little bit of a pipe through there, a little bit of a pipe through there, and probably need to do... actually, we're going to just run this one up there. Anyway, so now that section is kind of all connected. Now, immediately around the school, I'm again thinking we need to do more residential kind of things, and again what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up against here. We're going to run low density commercial just up to there. I don't want to do it too close to that intersection. That intersection could potentially be quite busy. That's pretty good. I'm gonna in this section fill it in also, just so we get that sorted. Even I'm tempted. Nah, I don't think it's required. Let's just do that. We'll fill this area in out there, like so, like so, like that, like that, like that, along this section over here, even in there, like that, like that. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. How does this thing look? Actually, we can do a bit of a section in there. Perfect. So that's a little bit more high density residential. And then what I'm thinking going to do, I'm going to this section is going to be some more office, and we will run the office up until here. See how that works. Also, we can quite easily run office in there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Nice. So that's filling in. Ooh, that's filling in quite nicely. Do we have everything we need over here, though? I think our service is pretty good. Oh, what we do indeed need some more of is some more death care. I'm absolutely sure of that. Maybe in there is probably a good spot for it. Then we've got some death care all around. How's the rest of the services looking? Fire. We need some more fire. Fire can go in here too. I'm kind of tempted to do something a little bit different. Maybe just the standard one. Like that. So we've got a bit of fire in there as well. So fire in this area pretty good. Connections getting action over there. How's this doing? Yeah, I think our police connection is pretty decent. We could do something small. Actually, that works quite well. Plop in a bit of a small police outpost in there. And medical, there's this pharmacy. Let's grab the pharmacy or the small clinic. No, we'll grab the pharmacy and we'll add it where? This area is pretty full now. Well, I kind of needed to go in here somewhere. Yeah, let's do that. We'll add the pharmacy on the corner there. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice. So now this area is pretty much filled. We could add some more stuff in here, and I'm kind of tempted to do it. Let's add a little bit of commercial in this section. Got some commercial there. Let's do some more high density commercial right up there. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Let's fill it in. Let's fill it in. We could ultimately have some zoning on this road, but maybe we won't really do that. The other thing that I was thinking is something like a university, but not the standard university. We've got some of these faculty building things, right? So I'm thinking if we grab a faculty building and put it close to the zoo. Oh man, it actually squeezes in there. I'm gonna love that. That's perfect. A faculty building at the zoo. I love the idea of that. That looks, well, weird, but I love the idea of the faculty building at the zoo. It can make use of the same parking, and it feels natural to me, like to have like a biology faculty of a university or something at the zoo. That really just feels like it would work. So that's pretty cool. Let's do that. And it's very close to the train station for access and so on. That is awesome. I like the idea. Wow, these buildings are pretty tall. Down there, pretty tall buildings up here. I like it. It's filling in so nicely. It's really starting to look very good. I'm loving it. Okay, what is this? I think it might be the move in traffic that we're seeing over here. So I'm kind of tempted to actually upgrade this piece to a 2-lane. It feels like it's a 2-lane kind of thing. So let us upgrade Let us upgrade that. And I just need to make sure that this goes there, and that goes there. It could also go here. There we go. So now what I just need us to do, also fix this one. This one goes here, and this one could go there also. There we go. Now we should hopefully see this work a little bit better. And I am also fairly sure that this is a lot of moving in traffic, so that it's not obviously a constant. I don't think so, at least. I think it's a lot of moving in traffic. Ooh, it's doing something funny over there. You're not an ambulance or something. Let's just see. Let's see, getting its next cycle. We've got some bugs over here. Let's quickly spot that. So I don't know why this isn't set up. You should be going, no, you should definitely not be doing the U-turn over there. And there shouldn't be any parking on this road either. So here, I just move that so it's over there. Okay, so let's see junction restrictions over here. You should not be U-turning. I've banned the U-turn. Right? U-turn banned, all of these other movements banned. You should be able to, this should be fine. There shouldn't be any funny business going on over here. I think we'll sort this out now. Single point intersection. Yeah, it's queuing up through there. And yes, that is starting to get quite busy. This should also be... not giving it a lot of green time over there. We may have to have a look at that. So I'll leave it for now. I'm not too fussed by it just yet. I mean, this is a lot of moving in traffic. Ooh, I probably needed an extra. What I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to do another one of these recycling facilities, and maybe even a larger one if we can fit it. No, we can't. Maybe we'll do like 2 of them next to each other over here. It all works together fairly well. Almost a semi-industrial kind of vibe right there for some utility pieces and so on. Okay, pretty good. Okay, now what I'm keen on doing is actually running the rail through here and connecting up to this, because if we look at this station right over here, we will find that it is crazy busy, and I think a lot of that is due to the fact that people are maybe coming from the airport, getting off over here to come back into the city. So if we can bypass that through here, I think this is resolving itself, then that should be good. What I'm thinking is a station over here somewhere. So let's grab our rail stations and see what would make sense. What would be a sensible station over here? That is what exactly? City station is, that's a metro station as well. We've got a metro station linked up there, but I don't necessarily think we'll use a double metro station. What? No, I don't think we're going to have room for that. This is a little bit too big for the area, though it might work a little bit better with it all the way in there. This one, what do we have over here? A Fairfield station. I think we need to run it a little bit like that. Actually, running it straight is probably better, but I don't know if we can squeeze it. How does this look? If we take that out, how does that look? It looks funny because it's so far away from the road. It really does look funny in that spot. Let's get rid of this one. I don't like it. Let's have another look and see what we can do. Maybe some of these ones, the Tomahawk, Thomas Vaughan kind of station is a little better. Something like that maybe. How does that look? That is much better in terms of that you can actually see, seems like you can actually walk in there. Then getting this across here is going to be a bit of a challenge. Also, we need enough room to get up here. My goodness. If we can run it straight, can we run it straight over there? that if we can get, we should be able to get the pillars in. There. Yeah, should be okay. Should be okay. So let's do that. Now, what we're going to need to do is, and it's probably start our line from there. So if we do this, right, and let's switch that off so we can rather see what we're doing. That actually works quite well. Turn off the snapping, please. Something like that, right? Okay, and what we'll obviously we'll give it a bit of a twist, and then we need to do kind of similar thing over here. Run that through there, and we'll give it a bit of a twist there as well. And then we're going to do a bit of a similar thing right here. Oh, and that's not what I wanted to do, because that is not right. I needed this one to be that movement so that we can tweak it in there, and that's going to be a little tight, I believe. But this one we could actually start dropping down a little bit. We'll see how that works. So we'll need to twist those. Now, challenge over here is going to be to get this over the top here. So I believe we'll need to how am I going to see this? Is that the level that I'm after? 18 over here? Now I lost that. This one doesn't actually need to go up over here. It can start going down, so we can get it onto the right kind of level. Even this one, you don't necessarily need that to be this high. We just need it to, yeah, I think that is about right. And I wouldn't mind just grabbing an extra pair of these. Okay, so let's copy those. And I'm gonna just squeeze them in right over here. Let's turn that a little bit. I just want to make it, they probably need to go down just a tad, something like that, right? Ooh, they need to go down a little bit more. There we go. And that actually works so well. That looks like it's built for that. But yeah, to get it and I think the height here, height clearance is pretty good. The getting down from there is going to be tough. It is going to be tough. So let's grab the rail and let's try and get down. And let's get our snapping to be on. So let's start. That's an initial drop, and then that is the rest. Is that's rough. That is extremely rough. We'll have to tweak this a little bit. Maybe what we could do is we can grab this one and we can actually start the decline over there. This one needs to definitely come up a little, and then this is, I don't know. I don't know how we're going to make that work, but maybe if we do a little bit of this, it'll look a little bit more natural. Not at all. That's a problem. I don't think that is workable. Unless this is too high. Okay, let's re-look at this thing. Let's try and get this down a little. Ooh, and now of course this one needs to go down too. So let's try that. Let's try if we bring that one down like so. Yeah, maybe I was a little bit too conservative with the height clearance over there. That is getting pretty close now. Yeah, I don't think we can go much lower than that. Not clipping, but it is pretty damn close now. This one here is about the toughest one we have, and that's not clipping. So I think that's okay, but that's a pretty low clearance for a highway. But at least that means this can start going down. I'm just not quite sure how we're going to do that. So let me see if I start moving this over here a little. We'll do a bit of that and we do a bit of this. It feels more natural, but yeah, I'm not getting this slope to work better at all. Not at the moment, at least. Okay, so now let's quickly finish off the other side over here. Let's get this one in place. Okay, so immediately we're gonna wanna start doing that and start doing that and tie it in there. Good stuff. Now all I'm gonna do is grab the mover tool. I've really decided not to run gonna use the curve tool in terms of building anymore. It just works so much better if we just use we just do some sections and we do move it after that. Yeah, so that works quite well. We could also run one that way, but I don't think we will. So that's a little tight on this side. Oh, we wanted to tweak this side too. So let's do that. We'll tweak it a little bit. Not a lot though. We'll tweak that one a little bit. There we go. So that's sorted out. We'll do a little bit there. A little bit there. A little bit here. Okay. That may need a little bit more. Something like that. There's something funny over here that I'll look into fixing now. And now this. Can we... I want to have a look. If I drop that down a little bit. And this. I think that actually works. Do we need it as high as it is over here? I don't think so. I think we can drop some of this down a fair bit. So if we do a bit of a drop down there. And we drop this one down a little. Yeah. Then we could also drop this one down. And then again, drop this a little bit. And now this whole thing is starting to look a fairly natural gradient over there. And even a fairly natural gradient around here, though I'm kind of tempted to raise this up a little bit. Just like that. Perfect, that's pretty good. What I'm also tempted to do is actually drop this down a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit more natural right over there. And we've managed to fix all of the issues we were having over here. It was just moving in traffic. Let's quickly add some water to the mix over here. This one little piece over there doesn't have, so let's do that. That should give it some water. I wanted to actually get a bit of a footpath in over there so we can connect up to the tram tracks from there. And then I wanted to quickly build the line that's going to run through here, or plan the line or something like that. What is the terminology? traffic. Lots of traffic over here at the airport. There's a bit of traffic over there. That's pretty busy. This intersection is getting busy. The rest is actually working pretty well. Okay, so let's quickly get traffic flow is extremely high. It's like 85%. What does this say? Anyway, don't worry about that. Give me my station. We'll do one in there. Then we'll do one over there. We're gonna do a stop in there. We're gonna do a stop over here. And at this side. Then we'll add our stops going back. Stops going back. And stops going back. And we will finish it off over there. So how many vehicles are you adding? 3. Let's add one more to 4. Let's change the color to just something that contrasts a little bit with what we've got all there over already. There we go. Hopefully that line will be nice and busy and help alleviate what we've got going on over here a bit. This actually, I think this is still a little bit unnatural. Let's, can we tweak this a little bit? Nice, that is looking so much better than what we had over there. Excellent. Good stuff. Okay, so hopefully with the extra trains on the line here, we should be able to get that to work a little bit better. Hoping we'll see some passenger traffic coming in here soon. That area is filling in nicely. Oh, I'm loving this area. It really looks nice, and as it kind of overlooks the zoo over here, it really looks good, and it's a nice extension of our inner city area. It's grown quite nicely. This area is struggling a little bit to get some density, so we'll have to have a look to see what our density issues are. I mean, we've got overeducated workers over here, but it is fully upgraded. No, it's not quite fully upgraded. So there are some more requirements for it to actually get upgraded a little bit further. These also need some more services and so on and the likes to get better. So we'll focus on doing that in probably the next episode, because I am pretty keen for these guys to go higher density than this. This intersection is working really well now with the small upgrades that I've done. It's really managing to take on a fair bit of traffic, and it is flowing quite nicely over here. This intersection at some point is probably going to get fairly busy, but at the moment I don't mind it too much. There were a few other spots that had a fair bit of traffic on the map, but really, to be honest, there's no major traffic issues. I mean, none that I can really notice. I mean, we had some traffic. There's some traffic, but it's just a good use of the infrastructure, really. Even this, almost no problems. It's working very well. Oh, I did add the extra lane over here, just so that we get all the movements covered. And at some point, I was thinking we can actually ban the turns. I mean, the left turns on here. Don't know, I might have already done it. No, there's definitely still a left in there. I was thinking I can ban the left turns, or the left turn on this one at least. Not that that would make too much of a difference, really. Don't think people are doing the left turn anyway. Okay, that's good. There's still some room in here. These can obviously still grow and improve. Over here, I wanted to fill in this area a little bit more. We had some death care issues. So that spot, I think these are not, yeah, kind of thinking we can still do some fill in over here. We've got a few open spots, but I'm kind of leaving them in place just in case I need some more stuff to be filled in somewhere. These suburbs are looking pretty good. They are not highly upgraded, so they do need some more stuff to get upgraded a little bit more. but it's looking like a nice little suburb here on the edge of the river. And then it's going to gradually go. So this area has to be at least high density over here to kind of naturally close out the highway, or put the edge to the highway. This area should be start at least high density on this side, and then could go lower density towards the river, lower density over here, lower density, yeah, maybe a little bit more office complex and things, and lower density around here, and then we'll do a high density over there. Actually, this section here could get a little bit high density. Maybe I don't know if we need to do some stuff over here. And yes, guys, I think that's where I'm going to leave this episode. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, hit that button. Add some comments down below. Tell me what you think, where you would like to see us go from here, and so on. Is there anything specific that you would like to see in the city? So we can start looking at that. All of that, all our traffic is working quite well. I just wanted to have a look. Yeah, it's not. This area is really working quite well. Are we getting a fair bit of traffic on this? Yes, both the lines are plenty busy. Both the lines are plenty busy. That is full. That is full too. Yeah, both these lines are plenty busy. Excellent. I'm happy to see the use of the infrastructure like that. Are we seeing a little bit of a drop in this? Not yet. Train line 1 is still very much more busy than we can actually handle. We may have to replace some trains there. Okay, yeah, I've already agreed. I've already said I'm ending this episode, so now I'm really ending this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.